Alright, hey everyone, back again. Said I was going to do another vlog sometime in the future, and I know it's a little late. I said I was going to do one like right after um, my core training was done and after the AFC Championship game. But since I had platform training this week, I really didn't have a lot of time to do any kind of videos. I was exhausted every day I got home, so didn't really have time to uh, record one. And the past 2 days I've been off, so I plan to do one of these days, and I finally got around to it. So, starting with Sunday, AFC Championship game, as most everyone in this country knows, the Steelers won. So we're going to the Super Bowl, second time in, what is it, 3 years, 4 years? Going for a record 6 Super Bowls. Hasn't been done by any other team ever, so really excited about that. I requested the day off because I'm planning to drive down to Tampa, hopefully, with a bunch of people from here. Granted, I can get more Steeler fans to come along. But, yeah, that was Sunday. And Monday I started my platform training, and I opened the Ticket and Transportation Center, and we just hopped around the different resorts, got a tour of all the resorts just to get a feel of where everything was at in case guests asked. Tuesday, Wednesday I closed. One day we closed at Epcot, the other day we closed at where did we close? Magic Kingdom. And then Thursday was like a midday. Only worked like 3 to 9. So the really good thing is all my shifts so far have been only 6 hours. And from what I've heard, if we have a day off, we usually have 2 or 3 days off in a row, which I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's going to end up biting me in the butt later on. Right now I'm a little strapped for cash. My last paycheck was only like $26, but that was only because I worked like one day. But next week they're taking 2 weeks of rent out, so don't think that check's gonna be very big either. But other than that, not much went on this week. Today and yesterday, just been studying my hold points to prepare myself for drive training. They said I could be drive trained anywhere from now till a couple weeks from now. There's a minimum of like 15 shifts that you have to do before you can drive train, but they said it's just good to have the hold points. I'll go into it a little more in a bit, but have those remembered as well as the radio codes. We have 10 codes. They're called 10 codes that we have to know in order to be able to communicate with what we call Monorail Central and Monorail Shop. But like I said, the hold points, basically they're pylon numbers. Pylons are like the things that are in the ground that hold up the beam. There's hold point numbers for each of the 3 beams, Resort, Express, and Epcot. And basically it's a specific pylon number that you have to stop your train before if a train is too close ahead of you. And each of the stops has a primary and secondary hold point. So there's about 100 hold points throughout the 3 beams, and I have to remember them before drive training, which I have Epcot and Express pretty much down. I just have to remember Resort now. And Resort's obviously going to be the hardest one because you have to remember all the primary and all the secondary ones for each of the stops. Express is just the Ticket and Transportation Center and Magic Kingdom, so there's only 2 primary and 2 secondary hold points that you need to remember, plus all the other ones. But for Resort, you have Ticket and Transportation Center, Polynesian, Grand Floridian, Magic Kingdom, Contemporary, and we have to know each of the primary and secondaries for those, as well as all the other hold points in between. So I guess that's why they give you enough time in between platform training and drive training to remember all those. But I have 2 of them down so far, so other than that, and getting comfortable with the radio, which I had a little trouble with that platform training. They would hand us the the radio and have us like say stuff on it, and I wasn't that comfortable. But of course, it was like my first time with like these 10 codes and two-way radios, so it'll take some getting used to. Hopefully next week, or starting tomorrow, I'll be able to talk on the two-way radio more, just to get a little comfortable, get a better feel for it, so when I am drivetrain, I know what the heck is going on. But other than that, not much is going on. I'm just going to keep this short, because not much has went on this week. So I'm going to leave it at that. So I will probably be putting up another one in the next few days. I have Tuesday and Wednesday off, and hopefully Sunday and Monday, since I requested off for the Super Bowl. So expect another blog sometime, and then maybe put up another short one on Tuesday or Wednesday. But until then, see ya.